Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be looking at the high grade 1/4 scale dome test type from the Gundam The Origin Story by JMS. And here it is built straight out of the box. As you can see, I applied some of the sticker decals. One thing that the Bandai version does not have is this base. For now, let's move it aside. For those who hasn't seen the unboxing video of this kit, here is what the box looks like. I don't have much space, so I'll show it like this. I'll leave a link on the description for the unboxing video. And now going back, let me first adjust the camera angle. Again going back. This is just a straight copy of the one released by Bandai. The plastics are actually really good. They are somewhat similarly close to Bandai, especially when it comes to the texture and feels, and so as with the overall design and details. Let me try comparing it with a Bandai kit. At the moment, this is the only Bandai kit I could grab. So we have here the high grade Caliburn. I can't actually show it in the camera because of the white color, as it absorbs too much light. But just by holding them, you can actually tell it by the texture of the surface. For a knockoff, it doesn't have that much defects. I've also had a smooth building process while building it. One thing I noticed while assembling it are these big gaps on the upper armor. You can close it a little bit by pressing the parts together, but they'll just open up if you try to move them. Or the shoulders. The good thing is that it is not actually noticeable at the front view. There are also gaps in the shoulder armor, but it's not much of a big deal as they're not actually noticeable. JMS also did good with the upper body and the facial details. As I also mentioned from the beginning, I applied some of the sticker decals. Some of them are actually good, especially with these number decals on the chest and on the right knee armor. It looks like it's painted on and you don't even feel that it's there. I really like this number decal, but there are some that are already peeling off. I don't know, maybe it's the way how I applied them, especially with this one on the side of the legs. You can see some bubbling, and sooner or later it may cause it to peel off. These linings on the skirts are somewhat okay. Nice detailing at the bottom of the feet. The mono eye is also a sticker decal. We also have some stickers in the shoulder armor. Overall, the decals are actually good, and I guess I need to apply some more of them. But of course, I have to do better so that they will look good. As for the loose parts, it doesn't have that much. The legs may slide off a little bit, and also with this face vent, but it only needs a little push. Now for the articulation. The head is on a two-part neck piece. It can look high up this far, looks down, but only a little bit. The head also wiggles, moves side to side, and it can also fully rotate. The mono eye is also articulated. You just need to remove the cover. Then move the mono eye according to your liking. It can move to the left and also to the right. looks up and down. Now let me just put the cover back on. Now going back, the sides of the upper torso can also do a very short range of movement. It adds a little bit to the butterfly joint. The shoulder armor is connected to a polycap socket, which serves as the butterfly joint, and it can be pulled forward this far and back only a little. The arms can fully rotate. The shoulder armor moves independently from the shoulders. The arms can extend to the side this far. And again, it rotates. Bicep swivel, double bend elbows, ball jointed wrist. Now for the torso. There are two ball joints that connects the body to the waist. So it can do a forward crunch this far. This is just a floating piece. So the body can move side to side. Limited waist swivel. Can't go any further due to its design. Something is hindering its full rotation, so it can only go this far. But I think that is just fine. Side skirts can be raised this far. Front skirts can be raised a little bit higher than the side skirts. Back skirt doesn't move at all. Inside the crotch armor is a joint piece that can have the legs swing forward and back for additional range. The legs can kick forward this far and back only a little. A limited thigh swivel, but it has a decent range. It gets blocked by this part in the leg armor. Double jointed knees. Feet are on a ball joint. It swivels side to side, moves up, goes up and down. Feet can also move independently. Side to side movement of the ankle rocker. These leg armor thrusters also swivels forward and back. And for the back side, these thrusters also swings forward and back. And that is all for the articulation. Now let's see the accessories. Right now you're seeing it with its weapon holding hands. It also comes with a slightly relaxed open palm left hand. Next one, we have a right trigger finger hand. Next is a heat saber. This goes into the weapon holding hand, but the connection is quite loose. And it can be stored in the backpack. Goes like that. Next are the alternate chest pieces. These are just optional parts, just in case you wish to build an alternate version. But of course, the one with the clear piece is much better. And finally, we have the beam bazooka. This one really has nice details. The only movable part is the handle. We have a clear piece here. Now we have a clearer look of the details. Now let me try putting on the trigger finger hand. It is actually easier, but doing it in front of a camera makes it a bit more difficult. So I'll just speed it up. So here it is with the trigger finger hand. Now let's place it on the DOM test type. Just need to remove the hand, then replace it with the trigger finger hand holding the beam bazooka. Now here is the high grade DOM test type with its main weapon. Personally, I think that the design of DOM is kinda funny looking, but with this beam bazooka, it looked more menacing. Now let us do a comparison. First one I have here is another JMS kit I have previously reviewed, the high grade Zaku II, which is also from the Gundam The Origins line. JMS is consistent with the plastic quality when it comes to the same line. They really look good side by side. Next is another one from JMS, is the high grade Mark II 21st century real type color version. The plastic of this one is quite different from the Gundam The Origins line. Personally, I like the plastic quality of the DOM test type more than this high grade Mark II. Next, here it is again with the high grade Caliburn by Bandai. So this is just a quick side by side size comparison. Though the high grade DOM test type is much bulkier, the high grade Caliburn is a little bit taller, but they actually look good together even though they're from different lines and from different series. And that is it for the comparison. Before I end this, I must say that I really like this DOM test type by JMS. So I'm gonna give this a rating of 10. That's for a knockoff at least. It is one of the knockoff kits that I think has an almost Bandai-like quality. If you want to build an army of DOMs, or if you just like it for its overall looks and design, I highly recommend getting this. It is really affordable given its quality, especially now that it is rare to see a Bandai version of this, or at least from the stores from where I am. But of course, if you have the means to get the Bandai one, I'd still suggest getting those over these. So that is it for this review. If you like this, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more reviews like this. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, I'll see you on my next review.